Before becoming a white, sometimes Irish guy, he started life as a young Asian baby.
Soon the boy became very ill.
Y'all got some nerve. You know, we talked about this before, because some of you heard what we're talking about tonight, and y'all like, you know what? Wait a minute. When you trying to pull a fast one, y'all getting lazy, you trying to cheat us out of good movie roast? Didn't y'all already talk about Street Fighter?
Game over!
Yes, people. It takes a lot for anybody to say that this is a good movie. Street Fighter, 1994, I believe, is when this came out. Hated by critics and hated by fans alike. But it takes a lot for somebody to sit up here and say, you know what? It actually wasn't too bad. I was wrong. But someone did it. And the funny thing is, because you think, well, who could have done that? No one did that. The funny thing is, for you to go in and say Street Fighter is a good movie, Street Fighter did it to itself. What? I'm confused. Well, people, we did talk about Street Fighter, but we never told y'all. We never talked about, Martin. We never mentioned. We never explored the legend of Chun-Li. All right, y'all act like y'all already doing something. you act like this shit is good.
All the turnaround.
Yeah, all this flipping and all this epic music and everything, but it's what people called immediately when it came out, some bullshit. I remember seeing this because they didn't do a screening for critics. They knew that they were holding a big old pile of shit with this movie. They didn't release this at all at the time. I had to go see this with a couple of other people at 1 in the morning. We came back and did a review for this at 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. And I got to tell you something. After watching this, we was so ready to talk about this shit. We was so enthusiastic because at that time we were like, damn, this truly is one of the worst movies we've seen this year. And a lot of other people could, you know what the funny thing about shit is you can smell it when you put it in front of people. This movie was a flop. Opened up number 9 the weekend that it was released.
God damn.
Yeah.
Like they might as well not even have bothered.
It opened up number 9 out of 8.
Yeah.
We're going to skip on you.
You want to talk about being insulting to the fans out there, the video game? Well, my God, this is it. So, with the first Street Fighter that we had right here, it was goofy. It was crazy. It was extremely silly.
You'll have to do better than that.
Okay.
Oh, people, you could actually say between this movie right here, the first Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme, and this 2009 Street Fighter, Legend of Chun-Li, some people have said what you might have is, you might have had like Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin compared to the grounded realism of the Dark Knight. People, they say that when you had that silliness and the goofiness and the over-the-top colorful Street Fighter from 1994, this one was trying to be a little more grounded. They even had people who saw the trailer and they argued for it. They said, man, you know, you don't understand. They're actually taking the material seriously. You're lucky you didn't get your ass beat for saying that in front of somebody. Jumping into the movie right here. This is The Legend of Chun-Li. Kristen Cruick plays the title character, Chun-Li, right here. And a lot of people, you know, they saw this right here and they were all ready, man. Because, you know, I understand trying to give some backstory to Chun-Li, but people are like, God damn, really? I mean, can we talk about where her fighting skills came from? Can we talk about, you know, where her costume came from? Can we talk about how she got into the tournament? And the movie's like, no, we'll get into that later. Let's talk about how she plays the piano. Let's talk about how she's a concert soloist out there. Trained pianist going on to try to get a career playing the piano. If only it weren't for these pesky martial arts people that keep coming into her life. I hit something. You know, nobody came here to watch you play piano.
Yeah.
She said, the hell they didn't.
I think the first thing would be like, so we can't get a full-blood Chinese girl to play Chun-Li, huh?
No, they never do. They never do.
Well, they did in the first one.
Yeah, they had
Did they do the first
Ming-Na in the
Ming-Na
first
win.
one.
Oh,
Ming-Na
that's
win.
right. There was some stuff that I looked at. At least they explained it. They said, all right, you know, Asian father, white mother.
Right.
So, you know, I went back and looked at it. I'm like, they were consistent. All the versions. The little girl, the teenage version of her, and now as an adult. At first, I thought they were changing a lot, but I was like, I went back and watched
Well,
it.
it's just funny to me because Kristen Cruick, somebody has to tell you that she's Asian.
I thought she was Colombian.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
Or
Tina. I was like-
anything else.
Things do pick up with her, you know, with her life right here, because the movie begins sadly for Chun-Li. You know, as I said, you know, she has her life as a concert pianist disrupted. Her father gets kidnapped by the infamous M. Bison.
Hey, you
Yes.
leave her alone.
Mother gets punched out by Michael Clark Duncan. Funny thing is, Michael Clark Duncan, he punched her mother so hard, gave her ass cancer. The moment he hit her, she was lined up in the hospital dying of cancer.
Yeah, next time we see her.
Yeah,
What was in that?
Wasn't no middle ground. She was on the ground, and next thing you know, she's in the hospital talking about the heat.
You see how beat that brother is?
Standing up when standing's not easy.
One of those deaths where get those last words, avenge your father. And
Get that big black.
to get that,
Whatever you do.
yeah,
Get him first. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, he sucker punch.
yeah, she goes, and if there's only one last thing you do, get that nigga. Nig what? Nig what?
Bitch, you know.
Grr, what are you, a dog? What? Now she wants to find out what happened to her father. Her father was kidnapped by M. Bison. She's like, what is he mixed up in? And is he still alive? Well, I must know. But in order to find out, I must get in these streets. Like the comic. I must get in these streets. Yeah, I gotta hit these streets. Live like the common folks.
Live like a hobo.
Start looking for clues out there.
Bruce Wayne.
You know, yeah. Yeah. I gotta go out there and mingle with all these bums and these commoners.
Life was hard on these streets.
Oh, the struggle. I'm gonna tell y'all something. She's talking about the struggle. People, the struggle ain't real. She talking about she's struggling, but she been out the street for what, like, and they make it seem like she been out there for days, sleep on the ground, and she walking around, makeup still nice, clothes still clean. But because she just got a couple of hairs out of place
Right.
and a little smudge. oh, the struggle, y'all.
You know, it's funny the way I was looking at it. I half expected her to go, it was a struggle. And then I would go home. And then the next day when I came back, oh, the struggle.
I was struggling again.
After all day long.
I love it. There was one time she went looked at somebody's egg roll stand and went up there and just stared till they gave her some shit for free. And she gonna try to act like she got money. And they're like, no, it's all right. Like, oh, you sure?
The street urchin, please.
Over there, wherever she's from, in the subway, which is nice. Subway is clean. People, professional people going around, suits, ties, career dresses, fine ass girls, and somehow people. I guess crime is here because people just don't give a fuck. I love the way like nobody gave a shit. Like if you look here, like people still on their phones. I had a shot of a girl who was over here. It was one girl who was talking on the phone because people looking at this dude get his ass beaten. People talking on the phone like, girl, I'm looking at this man get his ass beat right now. Now, see, it had been the day everybody had their phones out filming that ass whooping.
That's true.
Fortunately for Chun-Li, she's been watched by this shadowy dude. This mysterious guy was part of an organization called the World Wide Web or some shit. It's the web. It's a web society.
Is that why the movie stops every 10 seconds to show you that web on his tattoo on his hand?
On his hand. Yeah, people. Mysterious guy's been actually. It's the dude that he's been taking ass whoopings, starting shit with people, just so he can throw her off the trail and keep an eye on her. And who is this mysterious guy?
Trouble follows.
Shit!
My name is Ken. We've been watching you for some time.
Even more mysterious is that if you heard the name Ken, even more mysterious, he looks nothing like the character from the game. Right there. The Ken that they got in there, hey, I guess they do it to Asians all the time. So they said, let's just take the white guy and make him Asian.
Yep.
So I guess no big problem there, except that one of the many indicators that no one gave a fuck about the game at all. That's the thing about video game adaptations, man. People are there to see the game come to life. If you take too many liberties, then you're not giving the fans what they really are looking for right there. What we have here is not everything's bad. Some of the fight scenes in here are good. They're fun. They're well choreographed. There's some stuff in here with Michael Clark Duncan in the movie. Well, Michael Clark Duncan, look, that big man right there, that dude is so big that when he's even when it's a choreographed fight, he looks like it's painful, or he makes it look like it's painful. Whenever he does a punch on screen, he sells it. It looks like it hurts. She's like, damn, motherfucker, we just acted. He's like, hey.
Yes, look at that punch, because when he hits him, you see his stomach fold in.
Yeah.
And then he lands going like, hey. I'm like, nah, brother. Somebody punch you like that the way you fly across the room, you are out.
He's like, motherfucker really hit me.
He said, you weren't jumping over that thing.
He's like, yeah. Somebody got cut. And it looked like he was mad because he went back. He tried to get up and go back in on him, and which was a horrible mistake. Put your ass out here. Yeah. The funny thing is that things turn ridiculous real quick. That's one of the problems with the movie is that they're trying to play it serious. They're trying to make it grounded. They're trying to make the average audience out there respect the material. But then after doing all these fights, then something will turn into goddamn Three Stooges. You can even hear him. Whoa.
Right.
And like I said, that's a problem, man, because they are quick to make shit look. They are quick to make things look stupid, really fast. Things will be fine. You'll have a great fight scene going on, and then all of a sudden that shit will turn goofy as hell. And because and the thing is, that scene started out kind of cool. To give an example, the scene started out ninja style, like they were trying to be stealthy with it, with CG arrows and shit. But then they were like, well, we tried to be smooth. That didn't work. So you know what? Send that big Negro in. He's like,
CG with CG glass.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
The Kool-Aid man. That's how Michael Duncan used to end every room anyway. You can't be coming over. You're gonna be doing that, man.
Yeah, that's an appointment at a restaurant.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
That shit was CG glass.
Yes,
That's what I said.
Wow.
It's awful.
Cartoon glass flying up. Look at this. Yeah, look at this.
That's so bad.
Damn, this movie didn't have a lot of budget, but y'all had enough to do some CG glass and arrows.
He was like, I can really just bust through this, right? I mean, like, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Nah, insurance though.
I can save y'all some money, real quick. Some of it makes sense. Like if you catch your enemy slipping, and you go in on them right then and there. I got you, bitch. They caught his ass daydreaming.
For real, Slick. He was like, hey man, you hear that? Oh,
yeah. Shit, they caught his ass daydreaming. He was thinking about lunch.
Yep, sure was.
He was thinking about the ass that he hit last night.
Yep.
Well, I can't wait till I hit.
Or, if you know martial arts, you're supposed to be, working for one of the most evil dudes in the world, then you should be on top of your game. So if you ain't fast enough, then you got it coming.
He looks like
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. Caught his ass. Not only they catch his ass daydreaming, but he was drinking on the job too. He just cracked open that beer.
It's like all the henchmen relaxed. He must have had them on high alert, and they just were like, "Man, ain't nobody coming."
I mean,
He's paranoid. He makes us do this all the time.
man. And that's what he get, because it wasn't even like a beer. That 40 or something.
Yeah. He sure was.
He got the whole bottle of wine. Hey, motherfucker. Oh, shit.
Man, he froze like a deer in headlights. It was one thing to look over and see him, but he was right when the kick comes, he's just standing there froze.
He was almost like, he's like, wait, that's the one of my guys? That's why he froze.
Yeah, I don't remember you at the orientation.
Is that the dude that trained me?
I mean, all these Asian guys look alike. It's hard for me to tell.
He actually kind of did look like that. Hey, buddy, what's your name? Oh, fuck. What's up, bitch? That's my name. Hi, my name.
Like he realized too late.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? Oh, shit.
Look, got his ass good too.
Oh, yeah, he's going down.
Oh.
I was gonna drink that.
So Chun-Li, she found this group of thugs in the alley right here. Who, look, I'll tell you right now, they had it coming. First of all, they hanging out in the alley just being nasty, burping and farting and shit. Hey. So they up to no good. But then, just as they say, just for shits and giggles, not even for money, no personal gain. Old man just walking by and they just beat his ass just for the fun of it. Now, to be fair, we don't know what this old man been saying these people last 5 days. He's been coming through like, the doing.
Now that sounds like something I would say.
Listen, we don't know. This man been coming. He probably been passing through.
Man, these guys wasn't up to no good. They probably terrorized everybody. He thought he was safe to walk home.
Man, he probably came through talking some shit to them. Your mother must be so disappointed.
Oh, yeah. I feel sorry for your mother.
I feel sorry for your mother.
You said about my mama?
Well, he must have said it from his window.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
His body language changed the moment he saw them.
I'm thinking he talked shit from the stoop, from the window every day, and then he went down and said,
the
shit,
first time, last night he ran and they didn't catch his ass, and then the night, like, oh shit.
they never out here on Tuesday, so I'll be all right. Oh, you had his body like he froze up too.
All of y'all, some punk bitches.
Good night.
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Slam the door.
Y'all ain't shit. Oh fuck! Oh shit! Hey guys, how you know? Hey y'all! Hey!
Yeah, y'all saw my brother talking shit earlier, right? That wasn't me.
Oh, my twin brother. He was here last night. Yeah, but we don't know what he said. Are you right? They just beat his ass for no reason. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
And he knew it.
He was like, fuck.
They didn't want no money. They didn't want his wallet. They just wanted to kick the shit out of an old man. He's like, now come on, yeah. You said, now come on, y'all, come on, man. Shut the take this ass whooping. Hey, it's your fault for walking down here.
What the fuck protect his ass?
And they take his shoes, they just beat him out of his shoes. That seems like
They probably beat him out of his shoes.
He probably
remember his shoes coming off.
They probably kicked his ass so hard, his shoes just flew off.
Get the shoes off my foot.
Yeah. So obviously these thugs here. So these thugs, they got it coming. So of
He's
course
small,
Chun-Li
too.
comes in and saves the day.
Of course.
But, like I said, it got a little crazy. First of all, Chun-Li, when she comes in, your man right here, white dude, he's white dude hanging around with his Asian friends, so he thinks he's the baddest motherfucker there. So, of course, he pulls out a knife and he's the first one to start talking shit.
None of your business, baby.
Yeah, got that ass humiliated real quick. There's your baby right there.
All he ever did was learn how to flip a butterfly knife.
Yeah, he didn't know how to use it.
Step 2.
He was like, shit, I didn't know how to go that far. Fuck. So, and knocked herself out too while she had it. But my man is down. She saved the day. The old man's gone. Thugs, you know, the alley just littered with injured thugs.
Oh, she already went through.
She whooped all of them.
She went through them.
She went through all that. You know, it's that shit where all of them on the ground. Ow.
Oh yeah.
Ow. It's done. But she ain't done yet. No, she got one last thing to say.
Oh God damn! And then it's slow too.
Oh, you trying to get up? Yeah, dude. I told you to keep your ass down.
And you know the rule. If you get your ass beat like that, you stay down until they leave.
Yeah.
But she didn't even kick him or nothing. She pulled that big ass thing down.
She looked around like,
Yeah, what's the heaviest motherfucking thing in this goddamn? It had trouble getting it down too.
she like,
God damn it! Look, her feet were sliding. She was having a hard time getting it down.
that took the wind out of her.
Yeah.
Shit, she almost knocked herself down. And by the way, with shit
With
still
shit
on
all
the
the
shelf.
goddamn-
No.
You better be doing push-ups. Oh, no.
The other guys are like this.
Yeah. Are they all like, ow?
Yeah.
No, they're closing their eyes and shit.
The rest of them are like,
Yeah, like they're waiting on Santa Claus.
shit, I'm gonna sit up here and play dead till this bitch is gone.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't gonna have no goddamn heavy duty shuffle on me.
I'll spread out this all you.
Yeah. Goddamn tool chef on my head. M. Bison, who I expect, but M. Bison, I thought he at least, because he's the villain. He's the most evil dude in the movie.
Sure.
So I expect him to do bad shit, but I thought being a gentleman type villain, a dude with money, a dude with got a suit, a dude, yeah, he's gonna do some foul shit, but there's respectability to the game. No, fuck that.
Damn.
That dude didn't even fight him. Oh, it ain't even over yet. That man, he kicked the shit out of while he was down. That dude didn't even have nothing to do with the fight. That dude got beat up by somebody else. And then there's this other dude right here. M. Bison could have easily walked around this man. He made sure he stepped on his ass.
Right on his ass.
Right on. And not just stepped, but made sure he raised his foot up a little
Yeah,
bit. So
sure, yeah.
come down on his ass.
Make sure you feel that.
Shouldn't have fell out in his path.
It gets to a point where people just start cheating. Early on in the movie, I told you Chun-Li's dad gets kidnapped. And this initiates a whole adventure of her
forgot about
trying to find. Yeah, dad gets kidnapped. But beforehand, he's kicking ass. And I guess I can't blame him because about 3 guys come in after that big Negro comes in there. What's his name? Michael Clark Duncan is Balrog. After he comes in, there's about 3 other dudes that come in. So he said, fuck it, I'm just gonna do things that other people can't do. I'm gonna use every skill I got. Because he starts doing insane things with just common household objects like wine. Motherfucker he pushed the front of the bottle, and made the wine spray out the bottom.
Yeah, like it broke the bottom out.
It broke the bottom out, like he tapped it.
Can you do that? Is that a thing?
Hell no, you can't do that. Unless you a goddamn kung fu master, I guess.
I mean, it just made me wonder. It's like, is that one of those physics tricks that most people don't know about? Like if you shake it up and hit it hard enough.
I guess if you an Asian kung fu master, yeah, you can do
Shake
it.
up the non-carbonated bottle of wine.
Yeah.
No.
In life, no.
No, okay.
In reality, no. Just like you can't do this shit. Because it's like, how the fuck was he supposed to do that? But then here's the real unfair advantage right here. He can set himself on fire.
Yes, what the
Man, I was
fuck?
like, all right, what am I missing? Because this is early in the movie, and he can just set his hand on fire like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, and I know that it's probably the wine that's left on there, but you still gonna feel it.
Wine is not flammable.
Wine ain't
like
no
that.
protectant.
No.
It ain't no flame. It ain't no flame
exactly,
retardant.
Exactly.
It's not kerosene.
And
you put
as
his
we've
hand in.
seen from all these challenge videos, even alcohol, which will light up, does not protect the user.
Yeah. So
And it burns out quickly.
So they just cheating. They just pulling the shit out of his ass for him to do things. Motherfucker turns into an Asian Ghost Rider right now. The movie's so ridiculous. Now listen, when we watch, that's a different thing. And even then, I'm having fun watching how silly this shit is right here. But sometimes the movie's so ridiculous that the actors do have fun doing it. I mean, they like, let me just get my check and just play along this stupid shit right here. Michael Clark Duncan. Michael Clark Duncan's having a blast making this movie, man. Michael Clark Duncan, I mean, he almost makes the movie enjoyable just how much fun he's having.
Boron. Oh, yeah, he love that.
Yeah, he looked like he doing a soda commercial right now.
Exactly, yeah.
Brother, the thing is, he's having so much fun. He stays with that grin on his face. He stays laughing. Even when he's supposed to be serious. When he's killing somebody, he can't even contain himself. he tried. Yeah. He started that scene out serious.
You give it throwing that soda.
Yeah, you look at him. Serious as fuck, and that's the beginning of that scene right there. The shit start feeling good. He just couldn't contain himself no more.
That's Chun-Li's dad?
Yeah, that's Chun-Li's dad that he's choking out right there and laughing. Yeah.
Choking out.
Yeah, that's Chun-Li's dad right there. Getting choked the hell out. Even blowing up people makes him giddy.
Say goodnight, baby.
God damn.
I know. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like, damn, that shit felt good. Yeah.
Ain't no need to
He like, whoa.
Yeah, ain't no need to double check.
Yeah. Blew that shit up good. Just the act of looking for somebody to kill just fills him full of joy.
You know, you're a lot slower than you used to be.
It's like he's playing hide and seek right now. Him having fun kind of makes up for it. Because as I said, they do some stuff that, I mean, listen, just a simple, if you just set it someplace different, it would make all the difference.
I need details.
It's on the shipping manifest. The package is called the White Rose.
Chun-Li, like, serious?
Yeah.
So people, you got the biggest, blackest dude in Bangkok with the deepest and loudest voice sitting up there talking about confidential secrets in business in front of everybody.
You know, there's some people who just cannot whisper.
Yeah.
This dude's voice is so deep.
I know.
You mean you couldn't do this in an office somewhere? Y'all on an escalator full of everybody?
Yeah.
Again, you can't miss this brother right here.
They could get in a car together.
You got a car.
He's like, it's on the shipping manifest. Can you just write me a note when we talk about this? God damn it.
Who are you shushing?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. And I love the way I love the way his big ass is wearing shades like he's hiding.
Yeah, I know.
Like people ain't gonna notice the biggest, blackest motherfucking Asian. Like he's going incognito right now.
Incognito.
Hey man, well we saw earlier with somebody was getting their ass kicked and everybody just kept looking, not paying attention at all.
Yeah.
So maybe they feel like, hey, this society, nobody pays attention to what anybody's doing.
You know, the thing is, when they were getting their ass whooped, they weren't saying nothing. They were quiet. This brother out here giving all kind of secrets with the enemy right on the other escalator. They even have a scene where they got to see Martin saw, but they got to see where he's trying to sneak from one car to another. Oh, he tried to be stealthy and sneaky, going from a car to a cab.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
People see your big black ass get in that cab.
Plus, he's bigger than the cab.
Yeah, he's big, yeah. And when he get in the cab, the shit gonna lean down.
It's almost like Fred Flintstone. But it's almost like he ought to pick the cab up and do tiptoe with the cab in his hands.
You see him trying to be sneaky too.
I've been like, man, just bring your big black ass over off of this car.
Goddamn car.
So we can tip over and we can go.
Look at here. Like nobody can see this shit. Look at this.
Yeah, the way he's keeping it.
Yeah, he got his head down, his shoulders up.
Stop.
Like ain't nobody gonna see your big ass. Look, look, these girls right across the street say, look at that.
Yeah.
Goddamn satellite images from space can catch your ass doing that.
That or a dinosaur got in the car.
Yeah. You know, the thing is, the thing, it helps. It only helps that he halfway resembles his Street Fighter character that he's based on, Balrog.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask
Balrog?
you.
Balrog, yeah. He don't have he ain't got them big ass boxing gloves. He don't have the crazy hair, but he is big and black.
Yeah.
So
he fits.
So I guess that counts for something.
It's something.
Say what you will about, see, that's the thing. You know, say what you will. And a lot of people have a lot to say.
They will say.
But say what you will about this 1994 Street Fighter movie. They did try to make them look like the characters from the video game. Not so much here. You got all these characters wrong over here. Now, let me see here. like I say, Balrog is one where they at least got a little close, and that's cool. They got another character they tried to get close with. This character Vega, who's in the video game.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, Vega.
Wolverine-looking motherfucker.
Vega in the movie is kind of close, at least at first, kind of close to the video game character. You know, he's got the mask, he's got the moves, he does that spin in the game.
Got the claws. Remember he did do that move in the game.
Yeah, he got that move in the game. So, you know, he's got the claws, the Wolverine claws. So it looks like they might be trying to the hair. So it looks like they might be trying to get close to the character, but you know, the thing is, turns out
you already started doing it.
Turns out he sucks too. First of all, I believe my man is supposed to be from Spain.
Yeah, he is supposed to be.
He's supposed to be from Spain in the game. In this one, he's a black-eyed pea. Taboo is his name right here.
Oh, he really is.
That's the guy with the black-eyed peas?
That's Taboo from the Black-Eyed Peas.
The one that never
No
talks.
wonder you wear a mask. I'd hide that face too.
Damn, she really hates the Black-Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
I was like, damn,
He's like,
man, what's it?
he's like, okay, well, let's get it started.
Yeah. Let's get it started in here. Yeah, that's Taboo from the Black-Eyed Peas, man. Look, not that I have anything against the Black-Eyed Peas. I ain't a hater. You know, Black-Eyed Peas is one of those bands that people just hate on for some reason. I'm not a hater, but just the question of why.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, listen, I ain't even talking bad about Taboo, unless he just knew somebody and he wanted to get into acting, and they was like, all right, we got this movie right here, or they wanted a name in here, even though I don't know if Taboo was that big of a name where they need him in a Street Fighter movie, but yeah, it's just why. That's all I'm saying. They try to introduce him as a bad character, like a big old badass character, which they do at the beginning of the movie. You got M. Bison coming in and bringing all these head mob people or crime people. You know, he does one of those speeches where, you know, I brought you here to let you know I'm taking all y'all shit. Of course, everybody walks out. Who the hell he think he talking to? Don't talk to me like that. And then he sends Vega in to kill all of them.
Talk to me like that. Who the hell does he think he is?
See, that dude, that was an Asian dude. He turned black real quick. Who the hell do he think he is? So you can tell by the screams, oh shit, he out there slicing and dicing, boy. He must be a badass. Yeah, he's a badass. When he's going up against a bunch of unarmed, middle-aged, non-kung fu knowing dudes, right. Yeah. But when he faces up against somebody else, when he faces up against a chick that actually knows martial arts, he sucks.
That's his ass.
He gets his ass beat. He gets his ass beat good.
You think this is over?
Hell yeah, it's over. She got a sneak on your face, it's over.
Yeah, I love that. She's grinding her heel into his face. He's like, you think this is over?
Yeah.
I think by every rule,
It looks
Marcus have
It looks pretty over to me right now. You know, we talked about how your boy Balrog is out here, how he's doing dumb shit like telling everybody's business all out in the open, and his big ass trying to sneak around unsuccessfully, I should add. But that's the best man that M. Bison got.
It's true.
Because he will get the job done. Shit, if you know kung fu, it don't matter with him. He's big enough to where he can take a few punches, take a kick to the chest. You know, he'll let you get tired, and then he'll beat the shit out of you. So he'll get the job done. Balrog is the best man he got, because between this man right here.
With a foot on his face.
Foot on his face between size 12 right here.
Yeah, exactly.
And but a size ladies 12.
I know.
Between that and his secretary, who's supposed to be doing some good shit for him. Who knows all his business. And this chick is hot, by the way. She is even today. Her name is Josie Ho. She plays Katana, but Katana, by the way, is not a person from the video game. Just made up for the movie, which is cool because if that was a video game character, she would suck. You would lose every tournament. But she plays a secretary for M. Bison, and she's supposed to and this woman also, she's a singer. She comes from a hotel,
Is she an heiress?
An heiress, yeah. She's a hotel heiress. Some hotel monopoly family in China. So yeah, you know, she's one of those chicks who was just, she want to be in a movie. They're like, all right,
Chinese Paris Hilton.
Yeah, yeah. But she is the secretary of M. Bison, and she's supposed to be guarding all his business, be on guard for anybody around who wants to hurt him. You know, since she does know all his business, but she goes up into the club and just useless because she can't stop looking at all them ass and titties that's up in there. Boy, you put some ass in front of her face and she'll break down in a second.
Is she into that, I guess?
She's a lesbian.
Okay.
She's hinted that she's a lesbian in the movie. Yeah, she's supposed to be in there, you know, watching the henchman and supposed to be, again, guarding his business. But the moment she sees ass, she just gets weak.
She got ass blind.
Put some ass and some titties in front of her, she just melts. And to the point where she just makes stupid moves. She does stupid decisions. Because Chun-Li, that's one thing I tell you, Chun-Li might not be that great of a character in this movie, but she's observant. She's like, oh, you like ass, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She got something for your ass.
Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of whiff right here. She got this chick to where she's so weak, she'll just follow any stranger to the bathroom.
Damn.
Yes.
She's in a trance.
She hypnotized.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes, master.
It's like Scooby-Doo.
Yes. Yes, master. she
didn't even do nothing to me. Just look at her.
Shit, I guess maybe she farted or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Got a whiff.
Something. She's like, yeah, okay. She's like, oh, we already doing this. Look, M. Bison, you don't get these many opportunities like this all the time.
Got her ass not hypnotized, hypnotized. Yes.
You know what's funny about that? Is that look didn't even really say, come meet me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The look wasn't really...
First, it's kind of staring.
Right.
Like, what's your problem?
I tell you what that... I tell you what that look says. It says, you fall in this bathroom, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
It does.
So you take your chance.
What's your problem? Bitch, you just look at that. And that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
She's like...
Yeah.
Okay, come on. Like, yeah.
I mean, she does a slight little head nod like that.
Yeah.
But
That look says, follow me in here if you want to.
Let me tell you something. If I saw a girl like that at the club, I'd be like, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't know
about
what that meant, man.
I'm not sure what that meant. She needs to come like very more specific and let me know exactly what you're trying to do.
That look is enter at your own risk.
Yeah, exactly. Look at her.
Yeah.
That look is follow me in here and
I
get
wish
your,
you would
follow me in here and get your ass whooped. And when she got in that bathroom, immediately got her ass beat.
Oh, shit. It was like this.
Got grabbed the back of the ass. She tried to run. She's like, oh shit. Don't you go nowhere. Got your ass.
I'm not into that.
I mean, you got to give it to Chun-Li. She's on her game.
She
as far
really
as
is.
stalking these people and her mission.
She's she's like James Bond up at this shit, man.
She got her ass too.
She just like James Bond.
Came out of nowhere too.
She fighting, got women chasing after her ass. Yeah, man, I love that shit. Got her ass good too. She thought she was gonna come in there and start fucking. Huh? Shit.
Now think about what you did.
Yeah, when you pull back, you can see her makeup making a face on that door. Yeah, man.
I didn't give you consent. That wasn't even the right look.
Yeah.
See?
And the funny thing is, it might have been different. Look, she fucked up. She's a bad guy, but you know, she got a job to do. If she had just kept her guard up, not let that ass make her weak, she could have done her job, man. But the thing is, okay, you messed up. But you know what the deal is. When you get caught by the enemy, shut the fuck up. It could be okay. Show your loyalty by keeping your mouth shut. Don't give up nothing. Shit, Chun-Li pulled her hand through a hole, threatened to break that shit, and she snitched real fast.
Tell me.
It's the shipment. Arrives at the end of the month. Last Friday.
Where?
Central Shipyard. Berth 21.
She didn't try to lie. No. She didn't try to make up no story. It's at the shipyard coming in at noon.
No, she's about to tell her social security number and all the passwords.
She was like, ow.
She was about to tell her the girl she fucked last night in the bathroom. She was about to give up everything. Yeah, she squealed real quick.
I mean, he
Sounds
asked
like a
one
canary.
question. Even Charlie's like, God damn. I mean, okay, I
Yeah,
appreciate it, but
she like, shit, that was easy.
yeah, how long you work for this motherfucker?
Yeah. Shit, I'm just asking for what time it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get the impression that the people who work for M. Bison maybe padded their resumes, like made it sound like they were more competent than they actually were.
Yeah, these are people that just got to work at McDonald's now signing up to work with M. Bison and shit. She goes back to work like she's not employed by the most evil motherfucker on the planet.
Right.
And,
Like nothing
it's
happened.
like, I feel bad, but what the fuck did you expect was going to happen?
There's one tough cookie.
She most certainly was.
She's
God
like,
damn.
they're like, what the hell did you think was going to happen when you went back to report that you fucking failed because you were chasing ass?
Yeah, man, that scene is rough because you think it's just two dudes working on a bag, and you find out that like, no, his bag is hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
No, it was one dude was working on a bag, another dude was working on a rat. Yeah, man. I felt bad for it, but I'm like,
I did too, but
that's what you get, you know, because I would have ran.
Yeah, all that shit goes down. It's like, next thing you know, you go to the airport.
Because it's not like she could say it was 5 black dudes. Those henchmen watched her ass go in the bathroom with that chick. Yeah, so you know they ain't gonna shit. We ain't gonna die over your stupid ass. Let's look at the real M. Bison right here.
Oh, God.
Because M. Bison, if y'all play the game, M. Bison's a ridiculously over the top but badass character. You know, he's the leader of his own sovereign country with like electric powers that comes out of his hands. He's a big boss in the video game. And say what you will. Once again, say what you will about that first Street Fighter, but at least they tried.
They did.
Yep.
And in Raul Julia, he was great in that role, man.
He was.
Yeah.
I will say this. I know the movie is not respected at all, but he was fun.
Well, everybody talks about, oh man, his last role was Street Fighter before he died. That's a shame. I was like, hey, he put what he had into it.
He sure did.
He didn't sleepwalk through it.
No.
He was sick too with the dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he played that role very well. And they got the costume right.
Yeah.
They did.
That's the biggest thing. And the costume actually didn't look that bad on him.
I know.
And it's supposed to be ridiculously over the top. So say what you will about that first Street Fighter, but like I said, at least they tried to like be faithful to the game more ways than a movie of that budget of that type could have and should have. So y'all saw what M. Bison looks like. So for some reason here, they decided to make M. Bison you seen him right here. John, what's his name? John?
Neil McDonough.
Neil McDonough. With him, they said, fuck it. He's just, instead of this ruler, or this ruthless ruler of this sovereign nation, we'll just make him a guy that wants to build condos.
Well, it doesn't look like a nice deal for them, and I think they want it back.
Beautiful homes for those who can afford it.
He's Trump.
Yeah.
he's a better looking Trump. And the funny thing about this character, that ain't the only thing they fucking up. You know, I mean, listen, you can't even get your own version of M. Bison right. It's one thing to fuck up the other one, the original, but if you're gonna make a new one, at least make it consistent. This man, John McDonough is a good actor. Neil. Fuck it, I don't care. Neil McDonough is a I like to yell that out too. Neil, God damn it. Neil McDonough is a great actor. Nothing against this guy, but I don't know what the hell he was doing in this movie. When he comes in, first of all, his accent is all over the place. Most of the time, he sounds American. Then occasionally, every now and then, just once or twice, he'll decide to be, I think, Irish.
It's okay, my sweet. A gentleman would never harm a schoolgirl.
Again,
schoolgirl.
Maybe it ain't the best Irish accent, but it would. I'd rather take it being consistent,
right?
But there gets a point where that drops every now and then, and he's talking like an American, and then it gets to some parts of the movie where I don't know what the fuck kind of accent he's doing. He's doing all of them, I guess.
All these waterfront slums will soon belong to CHUN-LI.
He sounded like a Bulgarian leprechaun or something. I don't know what the hell. What was that?
I don't know.
That was a mixture.
Yeah, and it just seemed like, his last name, I'm assuming, is an Irish name.
Yeah.
And there would be somebody, at least some family members that could coach him on it.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just...
Voice coach?
Yeah, voice coach. Or somebody saw his last name and said like, oh, we'll make him Irish. or hired him and saying like, "Oh, the character's going to be Irish. This guy's he's got to be Irish. Let's get him in here."
His backstory is crazy too, because first, before becoming a white, sometimes Irish guy, he started life as a young Asian baby.
Soon the boy became very ill.
Y'all got some nerve, boy. Y'all don't even try.
Y'all need to be
that
shouting
baby
shit.
don't look nothing like no little Irish baby.
No. He's straight Aryan, this guy. Neil McDonald's like straight Aryan.
Blonde hair,
blue eyed.
And y'all got a baby up here with black eyes and Asian skin. Get the fuck out of here with this. Y'all don't even try.
I know. It was baffling to me. I was always feeling like, I got to be missing something, but I'm not going to go back.
Oh, my God.
No, you ain't missing nothing. They missing something.
I mean,
all
the features.
They missing a white baby to put in the shot.
All the features are Asian on the kid.
I know.
It's like anybody, listen to me, Chun-Li, the legend of anybody with fucking eyes. Shit, even blind motherfuckers can see that. You can probably listen to the cry and tell that that's an Asian baby. Y'all got, how dare you? Man, I've seen some of these. We've done a lot of bad movie roast up here, but I ain't seen nothing as lazy as that shit right there.
Some lazy
you
ass
didn't even
shit.
try.
It's like they were in town and said, "Man, just grab on these goddamn babies and put them on camera. I ain't got time for this bullshit."
Does anyone, I ask you, anyone out there, please tell us if we wrong right here. Does anybody looking, I'll scroll through it. Anybody looking at this, does anybody see any whiteness in that baby at all? Does anybody see a white baby?
God.
Even that baby like, hell no, I ain't white. Look at this. Even these people like, stay back. It's that Asian baby that turned white. Get back. He's sick. You might turn white too. Get back. Yeah, he grows up to be a fish-stealing white kid.
Jesus Christ, man.
From an Asian baby to a fish-stealing white teenager.
No! But even that
looks like Matt Damon.
I know. Mark McGrath.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't enough. He yearned for more.
He ain't gonna eat all that fish.
He take all the fish.
He took all the fish. He ain't gonna eat all that shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man, yeah, exactly.
Okay, man.
That's the mantra here.
Don't get your fish.
That's the mantra.
It gets people. It gets, you got, so far, let's check it out. You got a sometimes Irish white man that started life as an Asian baby, grew up to be a fish-stealing blonde Matt Damon, and it still gets crazier. And y'all like, what? Yeah. This shit, like, there's no shortage of insanity around here. His backstory, even he's like, what? Really? More? He ends up looking like a goddamn cross between Max Headroom and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, Benjamin Button looking motherfucker.
Yeah. It gets crazier. So here's the thing, man. So in order to reach his life goals, since fish is not enough, in order to reach his life goals, he has to rip open his wife and yank out of his pregnant wife and yank a baby out so that he can transfer. Well, first of all, here's the ripping part right here. It's funny because this movie is, I guess, is the unrated version of Chun-Li, so they get to get all bloody with it. So yeah, he goes in and puts his hands deep in there and rips his wife wide open and takes the baby out.
He had to transfer the goodness of his soul.
So could have just waited.
He could have just waited, but no. He says, "I got business to take care of." He ripped his wife open to take the baby out, killing his wife, so that he could This is some stupid shit. This is not me. This is them. It's not their words, not mine. So that he can transfer his soul to his little baby girl, so that he won't have to think about all the evil shit that he's about to do anymore.
The transformation was complete.
Fuck out of here with things.
I know.
And you said he could have waited, but he had to rip through that paper mache, which was supposed to be his wife's stomach, I guess, because that would look. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
no, I heard all that stuff too. I'm choosing to ignore it.
Yeah.
Most of the magic comes about just because, well, most Asians in here are just magical, mystical Asians. You know, they just if an Asian can do martial arts or kung fu, then they must know magical healing powers too. She's like, how the fuck you do that?
Plus, it's like, you know, instead of fucking around with me, if you went to a hospital, you could save so many people.
Yeah.
He's like, you know I'm not dressed, right? He's like, I know. I'm healing your
By the way, the master that pulls her up, that's the guy that was in
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
yeah.
Robin Shaw.
What's his name?
Robin Shaw.
Robin Shaw, yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'll tell you the reason why. I'll tell you the real reason why. Here's the reason why they brought magic in here. It's the only reason why. Just so they could do the Hadouken. Hadouken! The Hadouken is one of the most, is the most popular move in Street Fighter. So even though they tried to make this more grounded, they still had to bring some magic in because they say, fuck it, well, listen, we ain't giving anybody anything they want from this video game at all, but they gonna really raise hell. We don't bring in Hadouken! And it looks like shit when they bring it in too. Y'all would have been better off not even putting it in the movie. That shit looks like she's twirling paper. You see?
Yeah. Like a fake ass snowflake.
It looks like somebody controlling that with a goddamn Wacom tablet or something.
Cotton candy is what it looks like.
But it's flat. It looks like it's on a piece of clear paper. Y'all see that? Did y'all see that shit?
Who's that? Is that M. Bison?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That shit looks like, people, even some of your cheapest TV shows look better than that.
She's got the glow.
No, she don't. No, she don't. She got shitty,
because the glow looked better than that.
She got shitty special effects. Goddamn Last Dragon. That was made in 1985. It looked way better than this. We've talked about the bad here, and there's plenty of it. We've talked about the good. What little there is, and there is little of it. But the real highlight of this movie is somebody who's not even he's not even the main star. He's not even a character in the video game. If you ask me, if this movie's worth seeing for one thing, it's for your boy, Charlie Nash.
Give it a
This motherfucker. Look at this dude.
God damn it.
Gangland homicide?
Chris Klein, boy.
Whoa,
Chris
man.
Klein is Charlie Nash. He's
Charlie Nash.
Charlie Nash. Charlie Nash on the case.
On the case again.
Yeah, he's a cop in Bangkok. Got a new partner here, and everywhere he goes, he got that swagger, man. Whenever he walks in the room, got that swagger. He got that. What look at that swagger? Yeah, but man, he is. This man is great. I love
Charlie Nash.
Charlie Nash. Charlie Nash on the case.
That name gets me. Charlie Nash, boy.
Now here's something. Because there's a lot of people who say that there's a lot of people say that he's overacting, way overacting. There's some people that say, nah, he's just coming in with enthusiasm. He's doing his job. And then there's some people saying, nah, he just coked up. I wouldn't blame somebody that said it's all three. Now, here's what I will not do. I'm not gonna come in and say that this man was coked up, because for one, I don't have any proof of that. And also, I'm not gonna talk about the man like that when he actually got out of rehab for alcoholism. I'm not gonna slander anybody at all. But as far as the character goes, the character looks like every day he went to the job, he had a couple of lines before he reported on duty. Before he got to work, he had a little between his teeth and gums, cheek and gums. Yeah. The man right here, look, I'm talking about the character, not Chris Klein, but there are moments where it looks like old Charlie Nash, he's talking, and it looks like you could tell the point where the coke just kicked in.
Chat-Lai's a myth.
Those bodies piled up in the harbor. They were the heads of the ruling crime families of Bangkok, correct?
Yes.
Uh-huh, right.
God damn. Whoa.
You can see when he started out cold.
Bitch, don't you walk away from me.
You can tell when he was calm.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be in this ashtray if it weren't for the heads of the ruling crime families. You know what I'm saying? She's like, hey, calm your ass down. I'm right here in front of you.
Having trouble focusing. You got a nice ass. What do I make in this box? Where we going?
Yeah. He's like, she's like, I'm right here. You ain't gotta yell.
Oh, but she fine as
Who's
hell.
yelling? and again, not Chris Klein. I'm talking about the character. It looks like the character is high as fuck. There are points where those eyes get crazy, and you can see where he's biting down on that jaw.
Of course, it's a front for CHUN-LI. We gotta move on then.
God damn. You wanna come
Well,
with us?
he's like, what? I'm not high. High? What you mean high?
Tracked him through 11 major cities on 4.
You can see her too. She's like, when she's looking like,
look at her. Your mark was over here.
Yeah.
Hey, oh my God! Yeah, look at her face.
her.
Like, she's like, what is
when he
he
gets
going?
up, she's like, going.
That's exactly what she's looking like too. Like, what do you stop?
I've tracked him through 11 major cities on 4 continents and never come close, not once.
Who you talking to? What are you looking at?
And she's also like, those aren't lines either. I'm not talking about you.
It don't help that he's always trying to fuck his partner. Not that anybody blames him, but but he's always he can barely do his job looking at that ass.
I love this job.
Shit, you walking like a panther.
Like he's on his way to eat some ass right now.
Okay, you know
again. Have a knife and fork in your hand. And you go over there.
Come on, man. That's what you're supposed to say to me.
And he's looking for an excuse. Looking for an excuse to go in on his partner.
Come here.
You didn't do all that. You didn't do all that.
Yeah, do all that. It's a pantomime.
Shit, Michael Clark Duncan right down the street. He's gone.
He's been gone.
He's 5 miles down the road. He's still going in.
You know what? I got a feel like he just tries it every time. Oh my God, they're gonna see it. She's like, get away. We're not even out of the case. We're at lunch right now, motherfucker. Stop.
And when he does that, dick just as hard.
That had to be done.
You can see him adjust.
I know exactly.
It had to be done. She's like, no, it didn't.
No, what needs to be done is you get reported when I get back to the office.
Did she get mad?
No, she was like,
she's into it.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell with this chick. It's hard to tell. Who knows it?
I mean, they act like they're into it. The next thing you know, you got a restraining order. You can tell.
I will say this. Yeah, man.
It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell.
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. I'll explain why in a little bit. It's hard to tell what's going on with this chick and him. I mean, this is consistent too. Even one of the last shots of the movie is him looking at that ass. You love this job. We heard that 5 times already today.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah, motherfucker. We've been talking about have y'all noticed a theme, by the way, everybody out there, Toasties? This isn't done by our own making here, but there's been a theme of almost every movie we've reviewed for the last few weeks. Them characters have been looking at ass. They've been ass characters. Little old Max and Goofy.
Shit, that head cock gets me every time.
I love it. What you working with, girl?
Yeah.
Your boy. Last week, even the devil was in the ass.
Yeah. The devil was busy. He's like, all right, man, I got something to do.
There's a common theme, people, not of our doing, not of our making, Raiders. If y'all talking about, man, y'all, there you go, another joke about ass. Hey, don't talk to us, talk to them. I ain't shaming this chick. I ain't saying that she's, she no means no, or, she owes it to him. I ain't saying none of that on, because some of y'all would try to say that. Fuck you, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I can't blame him because she's always cock teasing him. She's always putting it, like, seriously, say what you will about me. All right, so I'm a sexist, whatever. Fuck you, I don't give a shit. But she's always cock teasing him, man. Like, she takes him to the house.
Oh,
purposely leaving her sex toys out.
You almost done in there?
Hey, it's not my fault you got here early.
She's in the shower. She got all her clothes in there. She got a door in the shower. Does she use the door or her clothes? What the
So we're going clubbing tonight.
Oh, we can stay here.
We ain't got to do a goddamn thing.
Titties just hanging out.
Yeah.
giving mixed signals to my man. She could have easily. She put a listen. I want y'all to look at this, y'all. She put her pants and her shoes on in the bathroom.
Couldn't bother the shirt.
But that shirt conveniently is left off.
Yep.
Oh wow! Didn't even try to pull a. Oh, I didn't see you standing there.
Right.
No, I knew the hell you were right there.
Yeah, I know exactly where you were. That's why I came around.
Right there. Yeah, I knew the hell.
She had the shirt on and took it right back off.
Yes, shit. She probably dried herself off with the shirt right now. Just talking an innuendo to him. Just putting little sexual nods out there.
We should be more aggressive.
Looks like you got that down.
We should be more aggressive. Oh, that's innocent, Corey. You just looking for things. Really?
And besides, there's nothing I won't try once.
She know what she doing. Y'all quit playing.
He's like,
so
this is starting to get scary.
Yeah, he's like, I don't know what to do.
I'm gonna take that as backstage passes.
For anybody who thinks that, oh well, they're gonna end up getting together anyway, I would say this. I actually like this because I thought the same thing too, and they played against that. In fact, that girl said, "You know what? Don't you ever get your heart set on getting this right here." She shut his head. She shut his head. I know you've been sniffing around, or you've been looking at my ass, but brother, it ain't gonna happen. Don't get your hopes up.
If you get lonely at night, don't call me.
Fuck.
Oh, well, shit. The disappointment on his face right now.
I saw that too, and I was like, she's saying that as a challenge to him.
It's kind of the way she's smiling. Like,
yeah, the way she's smiling. Like she's trying to get him to pursue her more.
I bet you won't call.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
You know, I'm troubled. You don't want to get with me.
Today, that challenge will get you in trouble.
Oh, hell yeah, it will.
Old Charlie Nash can take care of himself.
That's right.
Charlie Nash don't need nobody.
Yeah, not at the table,
right here.
Charlie Nash just needs his hands to some cocaine.
Just
Charlie Nash is good. Oh, I tell you this, and we're wrapping this up right now. The infight is actually pretty cool. I like the way I love the way CHUN-LI. It is a pretty badass scene. It's a terrible movie, but it is pretty badass the way CHUN-LI comes in and just takes out M. Bison. Oh, he know he fucked.
Oh yeah,
he know he's fucked. He's been cool to this whole movie.
Yeah, look at him.
That's a one time.
That's the one time, mouth wide open.
And she came flying.
Yeah,
too.
she got Spider-Man on his head.
He's like, God damn.
Yeah, Charlie, you too late, man. It's done. I love it too, the way she took his ass out because she twisted his neck all the way around.
Yep.
He's looking like this mother looking like the spout on a goddamn water jug right now.
Charlie's like, freeze. Come on, man.
Yeah, what's done is done. Yeah, he took old Charlie out. I mean, M. Bison out. That was actually a pretty cool scene right there. I did like that. But even that's a cool scene. The in-fight scene is cool, but at this point, don't nobody care. Nobody gives a shit. Even the people in the movie are getting tired of this film. Everybody got a. I want y'all to pay attention. Y'all ain't gonna see it, but there's a girl in this shot. She got way into this seat. I think she might be right here. Look in this area right here.
She can't really get in here. I'm gonna throw this goddamn it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it 3 feet.
Shit, she got a rock. Everybody throwing fruit.
And just her form, it ain't going nowhere.
No, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
She gonna hit somebody in the back of the head.
Exactly.
Yeah. In fact, they're gonna yell "cup" before she even gets it out of her hand.
Yeah, we got him. Oh, god damn it!
And then they're gonna try to end this shit like Batman Begins, like with the way he tried to introduce the Joker.
They've been talking about a fighter in Japan, Ryu something.
She like
For real?
Like, come on, you were here the whole time. You've seen this movie, right? We ain't meeting
Ryu. Another character that won't look like the character in the game.
Yeah,
cool.
We ain't meeting him. Don't worry about that.
She's like, nah, that's all right. I'm good.
She's like, fuck that.
I'm going. I'm good. I'm going back to play the piano.
Yeah.
Go back to my mansion and my servants.
Yeah, that's right.
The struggle's done.
Yeah, exactly. Get up these streets.
I'll tell you other notable dumb things about this movie real quick. The end of the movie turns into, not the end, the climax turns into a big shootout. And M. Bison's guys, they go up against the cops, and M. Bison's guys got plenty of guns. But they don't have a gun. Like, they got plenty of guns. They got a whole arsenal for that. But they don't have one gun Not one for one of the simplest things that you have to do, which is shoot somebody who's chained up by themselves in a room.
And make it quick.
No gun for that. Yeah, it'd be quick if you had a gun. So your man set up here, Michael Clark Duncan had a gun plenty of times in this movie. Had a grenade launcher at one point. But no, he can't shoot this girl himself. He leaves it up to the two chuckleheads in the room.
Yeah, two stooges.
The two who you know, they're henchmen. They're nameless henchmen. You know they're gonna fuck this up.
Should we kill you before or after we cut you?
Stupid ass.
I know. What'd you get that close for?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Why are you even talking to her?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Yeah, Craigslist.
Yes.
All these guys.
All these
off,
henchmen.
Hired off Craigslist.
Craigslist henchmen, man. And another interesting thing about this movie, and then we're done, is that I guess, I mentioned this earlier, I guess I watched the unrated version, which is close to R, because there's a lot of, well, I won't say a lot of gore, but there's a lot of blood in here, a lot of violence. They had one scene where they got these dudes with their heads cut off. See the bodies back there all bloody. So I guess I didn't even know there was an unrated version, which, why? Adding headless bodies and more blood ain't gonna make this movie any better. Not one bit. But there you go, people. The Legend of Chun-Li. And that legend ain't shit. So, the legend is how bad this movie is, and it is pretty bad. I did remember laughing at this movie when we went to go see it, and I was like, at first when I started watching, I was like, man, it's kind of boring. But after watching this again, I was like, oh, I see what we were laughing about. I see what got us so entertained by this. I can see why this even has a sort of a cult following behind it, but not for being good. I can see why people are saying, wow, this is one of the worst video game movies in such a bad way that it deserves almost people's attention. Yeah, this movie was, I remember I gave it a fuck you at the time. I give it a fuck you right now. Only I might bump it up to some more bullshit just because I did have some good times laughing at this.
It's terrible. It wasn't as bad as I was imagining it would be from the way you and Tony talked about it. And yeah, there's some good fight choreography here and there.
Yeah.
With Kristen Crook, it's still some old bullshit.
Yeah. No, it's no. This is a terrible movie. Terrible movie. If you decide to deviate this much away from the source material, it better be good. Because if not, you were fucking up on several levels. What happens is if you don't actually, if you make a movie this bad and you deviate also away from the source material, you have a movie that serves nobody. Right. His movie is for no one out there.